Hello viewers, Chief here. Just doing a little taste test today on some Smarties. It's not particularly a candy I love a lot, but I do have it from time to time. I think it's popular because of the many different coloured types of beads you can get, which are all chocolate filled, and let's face it, there's not many people that don't like chocolate. We'll just have a look at the box to start off with. It's quite a pretty arrangement. It's got lots of different coloured beads on there, so that's fairly handy if you like that sort of thing. Apparently there's no artificial colours or flavours in this treat. It's quite prominent with the location stating that, and it tells you how much energy in kilojoules that you have on the top right hand side of the box. And there's also that little warning that says be treat wise. It's like anything, just eat in moderation. It's quite nice badging on the box, made by the Nestle's company, or Nestle as some people call it. Apparently the net weight's 50 grams, but we'll have a look at that. We just got some consumer information on the side if you wish to contact the manufacturer on there. On the back it states that the cocoa they use for this product is sourced from a sustainable entity, which is quite good. That's always good to know that they're looking after the environment. And then we just have the standard badging on the back with a giant barcode. They all seem to have that. A bit of nutritional information, what goes into making the product. And of course, the fats, the carbohydrates and the sugars, the standard sort of stuff. Well, first off, let's weigh the packet and see how we're going. I've got some digital scales here, the old trusties. It says the net weight's 50 grams of product. Let's pop them on the scales and have a look. And it says roughly 53 grams. So we could assume that the empty box is worth 3 grams of weight. But we'll have a look at that. We'll open it up. Before we do, we'll just take a little measurement here with my trusty tape measure. I'll just measure the box, and it looks to be about 5.5 inches long, or about 135 or so millimeters, for those that are interested in that sort of detail. We'll just turn it on the side here and have a look. The box appears to be about 1.5 inches wide, or about 40 mils, give or take a millimetre or two. And the thickness of the box, the packaging that this one comes in, is, well, let's have a look, about 16 or 17 mils, which is quite thin. And bear in mind that this holds 50 grams worth of product. Let's tip it out onto the piece of paper here and we'll see how we go. Oops, we'll drop the couple there, but they'll end up in the same spot. Here we go. That's what's inside a standard box of Smarties. I've just opened one at random. There's a few different colours here. Let's see what there's most colours of. It looks like there might be an even spread of most of the colours, but we'll find out. We'll try and sort them out very quickly. Maybe we'll come back to that once we've done that. That might take a couple of minutes. Okay, we've just sorted them out. There looks to be about 5 to 7 of each colour. Except for the yellow ones. There's only 5 in that box, in that pile I should say. There's 5 of the blues. It's a nice little selection. It's just a fairly even spread. Let's just pop one of the Smarties on the scales here and just see how much one individual candy would weigh. And according to the scale, it's less than a gram. So we'll try a couple more and see how we go with that. So 3 Smarties weighs approximately 2 grams according to the digital scale. Now if the box states that about 13 to 15 or thereabouts is an average serve, let's have a look how many, say 15 is. How much weight we have there. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And another 5 is 15. There's about 15 grams, so you could surmise from that one Smartie is approximately a gram, give or take a little bit either way, which is not a bad little treat. In your hand at 13 to 15 Smarties seems to be a little handful. That's not too hard to get into your mouth with any problems. Probably no good for your teeth, but be a nice little crunch. Okay, what we might do is see if we can bite one in half and just have a look what's inside an individual Smartie. Alright, we've done that. Seems to be a good selection of chocolate in there. The shell that's covering the chocolate, it's not very thick, but it's evenly coated. That's a good thing. That will keep your fingers getting melted chocolate all over them. There doesn't seem to be a taste from the shell specifically. the overpowering taste is from the chocolate itself, and I would say that's closer to dark chocolate than milk chocolate. It tastes very nice either way, and it still seems to be that each individual Smartie has a nice, generally round shape to it, and they look a little bit elliptical in the middle. If you turn them side on, look like little mini flying saucers, but they're very nice any way you look at it, and I'd recommend try some Smarties if you haven't before, or if you haven't had them in a while. Do yourself a favour and get a treat, and thank you for watching.